Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, the third video of the day. If you missed the first one, be sure to go ahead and check it out. We picked up the new Galaxy Opal Luka Doncic, added him into the squad for a very, very good price. So he is now sitting pretty at our starting point guard position. And in the second video, went into our second game of the tournament, the Myteam Ranker Diamond Cup that we are in. I won't spoil the result, but I'll just say to you guys, it was a very, very good game. So go ahead and check that out. But in today's video, we are going to be selling off a lot more heat check cards. And I mean, there's a lot down here. So we're going to be cashing in on a significant amount of empty. And as you can see right there, we have got new Spotlight Sim players, including a Galaxy Opal Devin Booker, a Pink Diamond Jared Dudley, which nobody asked for, and then a Pink Diamond Dennis Schroeder as well. And there's a couple of other players as well, including a Diamond Cody Zeller, I think, who looks really nice. So we'll get around to him as well. Before we do that, a little bit of an announcement. I don't know why I didn't mention this in the first videos that I actually left my job last Friday, and we're taking YouTube a lot more seriously now moving forward. Now, obviously, in the last couple of weeks, I had bumped things up to being a double upload every day and then a triple uploads on the weekend. And literally, my life was going to work, coming home, and then doing YouTube until I went to sleep. So I'm going to give myself a lot more time to do this now. I am going to be working on other things, so it's not going to be YouTube full-time, but I am going to be giving it a lot more time, and hopefully that will mean time for streams as well. So I hope you guys are going to be excited to come along this little journey with me. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So first things first, let me just show you guys, we've still got 48 up in the auction house at the moment. A lot of them selling for about 3.5, 4K. There's probably some over that as well. 6K for Luka Doncic. Hopefully he sells for that. 6K for Hernan Gomez. The Nuggets players are expensive, so putting all these up for usually just a couple of hundred MT under what their buy now is, because I don't really want them selling on bids. I'd much rather them sell on the buy nows. And as you can see here, the majority of them have gone ahead and sold. And these 2,500 ones, they would have been put up with a bid of 2,250, so like KCP, and with a buy now of 2,500. And as you can see, the majority of them do sell for that amount, which is awesome. It's going to take a while, guys. It says 50 plus, and let me tell you, it's definitely going to be over 50. So we'll keep any big amounts just for the end of the video, or end of when we get through all of these. We'll get through all of these 2,500s. We're down under 50, which is nice, but we're already nearly at 1.7 million. And I know there's one card down here which has sold for an extreme amount, and there it is. CJ Miles, heat check, sells for 17,000 MT. Now, it actually had a bid. There was one that had a bid of like 15k, and I thought, surely that is a joke. Surely someone just like completely messed up. But no, he does actually sell for that much, which is insane. So if you guys have that card sitting in your club and you just don't really think about selling him, or don't think about selling any of your heat check cards, you need to go ahead and get him sold. So as you can see, a lot of them actually do sell for around that 4 to 5k mark, which is awesome. Get rid of the final few, and there we go. So we've got 10 here that are all sold for over 4.5 or 8 that have sold for over 4.5k, which is fantastic. So they should put us close, as Luke Cornett hasn't sold, should put us close to 1.8 million. No, it does put us over 1.8 million, which is so good. CJ Miles, 17,000 MT. Unbelievable. Let me just show you guys. Come down here, heat check CJ Miles, and wow, I got so lucky. I cannot believe that. That is ridiculous. There was one that had a bid of 16,000 MT or whatever it was. I think I just must have got it at the exact right time. Heat check cards fluctuate in price so much throughout the day. That is unbelievable. I cannot believe that. Well, we got incredibly lucky. And we still got all of these to sell. And of course, when they're all sold, we've still got quite a lot in the West still to go. Probably another 50 or so players to get rid of. So we are still going to be cruising our way up to that 2 million MT mark, which is fantastic. Now, in the game earlier, I won't spoil the result just yet. So go ahead and watch the second video of the day if you haven't already. But we did go ahead and get the win. And it was a very commanding win as well. It was against Oliver, who is a very good player. He was ranked 11th in the Myteam Ranker EU rankings, so he's a good player. But yeah, we managed to just control it pretty much from after the first quarter. I think we ended the first quarter with a little bit of a lead, like 6 or so points. And after that, we just extended the lead. I think it was the maximum lead we had was 23 points throughout the game, so we did really well. This guy right here was unbelievable. He greened every single shot. I absolutely love his release. I love this card so much. For the next game, I think we might be moving Gerald Wallace out of the starting lineup, have Kevin Porter Jr. at the 2, Cam Reddish at the 3. And I think that makes our starting lineup even stronger. And then, of course, off the bench, we're going to have to move things around just a little bit. So we will have Gerald Wallace at the 3, Roko at the 4, and then Lance Stevenson, which is absolutely fine by me. I absolutely love Lance Stevenson coming off the bench at the 2. I think that is so... I mean, offensively, this team now is ridiculous. I love these three guys' releases. Jonathan Isaac obviously doesn't have the range extender, so I don't pull up as much with him. And obviously, Bam Adebayo is fantastic as well. So that starting lineup now looks insane. And again, if there are any diamond cards you want me to add into this squad, let me know. And like I said, there might be one or two that we can have a look at today to actually add in. So we come over to Spotlight Sims, and we have got to work out who is new. So first up, Sheikh Diallo, he's definitely new, and he comes in at the centre position, 6'9", so pretty damn undersized. Power forward is going to be your only bet with this card. 19 Hall of Fame badges, including quick first step. We have got Rebound Chaser, and that's pretty much it. Gold, Clamps, Intimidator, which is alright, but badges-wise, not a great card. 92 Driving Lap, 95 Driving Dunk, that is very nice. 86 Mid, 79 3. Little bit of defense, only 83 interior, it's not incredible, but nice rebounding and nice speed. But 6'9", you're going to have to play him at that power forward position, and badges-wise, he really does let you down. He doesn't really have any shooting badges, which is definitely a bit of a problem, and he doesn't really have many important badges at the Hall of Fame level either. So you can see he's already going to be like, 1 to 2,000 MT. Is it going to be a good card to invest in? Even that, I don't think it will be. Even for like 1 to 2k, I don't think his price will go up too much, in my opinion. Next up, we have got Grayson Allen. He is indeed new, and he comes in with a babyface generic picture right there. 6'5", 26 Hall of Fame badges on the diamond card. Insane. We've got Catch and Shoot, Floor General, Range Extender, very nice. Clamps, Intimidator as well, okay. Quick First Step, he's looking really nice. Slithery Finisher as well. He's got Deadeye, he has got Quick Draw, Ankle Breaker. Okay, Grayson Allen looking pretty damn tasty. We've got a 92 Driving Lap, 90 Driving Dunk, 91 Mid. No, wait, 91 3, 90 Mid. Can Speed Boost, of course, 90 Perimeter D, and 91 Speed. I'll tell you what, that is a very good card. Do we have anyone that we can compare him to? I don't really think so. I mean, maybe Lance Stevenson. Lance has a rebounding. Defensively, Grayson Allen has it, but block and interior D on a shooting guard, not that important. Passing goes to Lance. Yeah, so when you compare these two cards side by side, obviously Grayson Allen's going to have the badges, but other than that, I don't think it is an incredible card. It's not a bad card at all, let's not get it twisted, but not someone that's going to be making his way into my squad, and definitely not a card that is worth 30,000 MT. If you're paying that much for him, you're going to be taking an L. Over the next couple of days, he will come down to probably like the 20k mark, in my opinion, because he's not going to be very sought after at all. Any of these cards new? Cody Zeller. Now, Cody Zeller, this is a card that I'm excited to have a look at. I've heard good things about him. We will go ahead and compare him to our Harry Giles III. So, 7 foot against 6'11", both 240 pounds. 24 Hall of Fame badges on Cody Zeller. And like I said, I've heard really good things, so let's take a look. Catch and Shoot, Hot Zone Hunter, Dimer. We have got Box Intimidator, Rebound Chaser. So, Rebound Chaser is a one badge that Harry Giles doesn't have, and Cody Zeller has it on the Hall of Fame level. That is very nice indeed. Got Quick First Step, Defensive Leader, Clamps, Range Extender. Okay, looking good. So Driving Layup is an 80, Driving Dunk is an 85, so pretty similar right there. Post game, pretty similar. Shooting wise, again, pretty similar. Ball control goes to Harry Giles massively, but no one's really going to be putting the ball on the floor with Cody Zeller. Defensively, very similar. Rebounding, very similar, but the speed does go to Harry Giles. So it comes down to whether or not it is worth taking the hit on the speed for the Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser badge. But of course, Harry Giles has things like Hall of Fame Range Extender on him and Hall of Fame Quick First Step. So yeah, I don't know. I think Cody Zeller does look a very good card. Let's not get it twisted, but that speed is just a little bit too low for my liking. 77 acceleration, 79 speed. Yeah, I do think there's better out there. And we've got the Harry Giles right there, and then also, of course, the Bam Adebayo. If you take a look at his stats, it's going to be green pretty much everywhere to Bam Adebayo. So he's not quite better than him, but still not a bad card at all, it has to be said. I can see why people were raving about him. Next up, we have got Pink Diamond Jared Dudley, a card that absolutely nobody asked for. 6'7" at the power forward position, so you're going to be running him at the small forward position realistically. He's got 50 badges, 30 of them being Hall of Fame. He's going to have plenty of shooting ones, including Range Extender and Quick Draw. He's going to have defensive ones, of course, including Clamps and Intimidator. He's got Quick First Step on him as well. And then we come down here, he's got Deadeye, Dimer, Ankle Breaker, not bad. 85 Driving Lap is a little bit low. 85 Driving Dunk as well. 92 Mid, 96 3-pointer. He can Speed Boost. 95 Perimeter D, 88 Interior D. Really good rebounding and really good speed. It is a great card, but who asked for a Jared Dudley by Pink Diamond? Like, why? Is it going to be an expensive card? I don't think so at all. You can see there, like the 7th or 8th one is already a buy now. He will come down in price pretty damn rapidly. Even though there's not many of him up on the auction house, he's already under that 85k mark. So over the next couple of days, he's going to keep on going down. But the thing with these Spotlight Sim players is they're very, very rare because not many people actually rip these packs. So he will stay quite rare, but he will probably get cheaper because, yeah, no one really wants to be running with a Pink Diamond Jared Dudley when you can have people like Pink Diamond KD in your squad or Pink Diamond PG in your squad. Next up, Pink Diamond Dennis Schroeder comes in with 31 Hall of Fame badges, catch and shoot, floor general, ankle breaker, dimer, clamps. He has had an amethyst at some point this year, and it was a good card as well. He's got slithery finisher, and then gold badges, he's got intimidator and quick draw down there, so no range extender on him. Or did I completely just miss that up here? I probably would have said it and then forgotten about it. But no, he doesn't have it. So no range extender on Dennis Schroeder, which is a bit of a shame at this point in the game because every card seems to have it. 98 driving layup, not really any dunk, 65, but he does have the 96 mid-range. 86-3, again, is a little bit low at this point in the game where they're basically giving 90s to everyone. Really nice passing, really nice defensive stats, and of course 98 speed, 98 speed with ball, and 97 lateral quickness. But again, you can see just how cheap this card is already. Literally like 30,000 MT, and chances are, like I said, with Grayson Allen and the Pink Diamond, who was it? Pink Diamond Jared Dudley. There we go. Literally just looked at him and I forgot about him. He will come down again in price, probably for like 30k, which is unreal for a Pink Diamond with 31 Hall of Fame badges. But at this stage of the game, that just does not cut it, I'm afraid. That just does not cut it. And that moves us on to the Galaxy Opal out of this batch, and it is Galaxy Opal Devin Booker. So perfect comparison, being Brandon Roy, both of them being 6'6". 39 Hall of Fame badges, which seems to be the amount they like to give to these new Galaxy Opals. They did give 41 to Donovan Mitchell, but the other players they seem to release do seem to have like 39 to 41 in the average category. So we come in and he has catch and shoot, corner specialist. It's going to be a very, very good Devin Booker card. Let's not get it twisted. Range extender, dimer, quick draw, clamps. He's going to have all of the shooting badges pretty much as he does. He's got Deadeye there as well, quick first step. And then he's got Intimidator on gold, which is nice. Ankle breaker down there as well. And in terms of the stats, so we've got 95 driving layup, 85 driving dunk, not bad at all. 97 mid, 98 3, really nice passing. 90 perimeter D, really nice. A little bit of rebounding and a bit of speed. So comparing him to my Brandon Roy is actually the better card. Not going to lie, Brandon Roy just is the better card out of the two. So Devin Booker's not going to be someone that I'm going to be picking up, but he will be pretty cheap, I reckon. So if we look at Donovan Mitchell's price, he's about 200k. And I imagine Devin Booker will probably be around the same price, maybe even a little bit cheaper. But again, you can see there's hardly any of him up on the auction house. So that's because nobody really wants to be pulling packs for these cards. But it's still good to see 2K adding in more content to the game. Definitely not going to complain about that at all. So we've got another batch of them that didn't sell, which does suck. But I will list all of those back up. Oh, wow, I can't even talk. List all of those back up, and I might have to undercut myself a little bit. But as I showed with that CJ Miles, the prices of these cards fluctuate so much throughout the day. So what I could listed those cards up at 4 hours ago might be completely wrong from what they're selling at the moment. So it's a lot of patience, it's a lot of selling, it's a lot of relisting. But in the end, it is worth it. I mean, we are nearly at 2 million MT now, and we've still got 38 on the block right there, and probably another easily 50, maybe even like 60 or 70 still down here waiting to go. So yeah, we'll be easily over 2 million MT, which is ridiculous. And if you missed the first video of the day, we did go ahead and pick up the Galaxy Opal Luka Doncic, paid 280,000 MT for him, which is such a W. It is incredible. So happy with that. He didn't have the diamond shoe on him when we bought him, but I did go out and buy one because it was just a cheap Jordan one, boosting the driving dunk up to 88, ball control to 99, and speed with ball up to 97. So a pretty good diamond shoe, in my opinion. So the club is looking very, very good, and we're playing very well as well with the W's in the tournament. So let's go ahead and jump into some comments from yesterday's video, because there are so many of them from you guys. A lot of you guys are new from DBG's Ultimate Guide that he dropped yesterday. So if you're new, a big shout out to you guys. First up, we have got Thick, who says, should I invest in Diamond Sharifs? I would say, I mean, it depends on his price right now. If he's still at like the 6k mark, which he is, look at that. Well, I don't think they're ending for like 3k, surely not. 4k? No. 5k? No. 5k now? No? Okay, so yeah, it's about 6k. If you can get him for under 6k, maybe like 5k, I think that's a really good price. 25 Hall of Fame badges, a very good card, should go up to the 8 to 10,000 MT mark in my opinion. Next up, Basketball Goat, got T-Mac for 570k with a diamond shoe and contract, W or L. At the moment, I'm going to say that's a W because he's one of the most expensive players in the game, still selling for like well, yesterday he sold for 720k. Maybe he's come down in price a little bit, but I imagine he might come down a little bit when they drop this Kobe content, which should be coming next weekend, but of course that isn't exactly confirmed. Next up, we've got Ashley. Says, add the new Diamond from the Prime VIP Series 3. He is a newer version of Lamar Odom, and he is talking about the Sharif, but I compared Sharif to the Lamar Odom, and there's not really much in it, and Lamar Odom's not even in my squad, to be fair. We are now running with Isaac, Reddish, Gerald Wallace and Roko. So again, I don't think Sharif makes it into this squad. He is a very good card, but I think these guys are the elite of the elite. Next up, Nicholas. I've got 220k budget. I want to go for a very good pink diamond shooting guard or small forward. I think you can just about afford pink diamond Tracy McGrady with that. And obviously, that's one of the best cards in the game, so you can't really go much better than that. Thick with another comment. Should I invest in pink diamond David Thompson's since he's in triple threat and he's 5k MT? No, because he's in triple threat until next week, until this Friday. Where are we going over here? Until this Friday, he will be on the board, so he's just going to keep on getting cheaper as more and more people pull him. I managed to see him in my first 10 games, so chances are it's pretty easy to get him, so I wouldn't recommend doing it now. Maybe later on in the week, but it depends just how cheap he goes to. Wizardly Alarm, hey JD, who would you recommend to invest in right now? Sharif, if you can get him for under like 5 or around 5k, and also the Dan Marley, if you can get him for about 1.5k, I do think that is a good move. Wasay says, Opal Wilt or Opal KP at the 5, definitely Opal Wilt. Opal KP only has the 80 strength, so he will get backed down significantly by anyone running a big center. I mean, if you've got someone like Taco Fall, who comes in with the 97 strength, and you've got people like Kareem, also coming in with 98 strength, they're going to be able to back him down, and of course we know how effective the post-hook game is at the moment. Rayan, should we invest in Dan Marley Amethyst under 1.5k? I would definitely I would definitely say so. I can't even talk. Next up, Will. Hey JD, do you think when the Flash 5 packs come out, the 5 glitch players will lock in for something? I don't think so. I think if there was going to be a reward for it, they would have advertised it like they do with the Prime series or with the Unlimited series reward. If there was going to be something, it would have just said mystery player, so I don't think these cards are ever going to lock in for a set, in my opinion. And if they do, it's not a set that's going to be worth locking in anyway, because you're going to be locking in a Pink Diamond Giannis, Pink Diamond LeBron, when of course they're going to be getting Galaxy Opals at some point in the year. Next up, Ends of Sanity. With that amount of MT, you should definitely have went with J.R. Smith glitched for the tournament. Well, I definitely did look at him, and he is very expensive, like 90k still. The only problem with this card is he has 88 stamina. If we come down here, well, this one's obviously boosted it with a diamond shoe. But yeah, even still, most players, as you can see with Brandon Roy, I mean, look, we scroll through here, everyone has over 95, apart from Drazen Petrovic. But the majority of cards come in with like 98-ish on the higher levels here. So the fact he's got like 80s, if it doesn't have that diamond shoe, it's not good. He does get tired very, very easily. And realistically, I'm very happy with Malcolm Brogdon, Isaac Bonga, and then Kevin Porter Jr. and Lance Stevenson. Would he be better than Lance? Sure. I mean, maybe. I mean, it probably would be. But do I want to spend 90k when I don't really have to? Probably not. I mean, let's go ahead and compare them. So Lance Stevenson, 6'6", 6'5", so very similar. Obviously, JR has the three-point shot and the driving dunk. Passing is very similar. Defensively, very similar. Lance Stevenson has the massive, massive rebound advantage and the strength advantage. JR Smith has a little bit of the speed, and then he does have the Hall of Fame badges as well. And he does have Hall of Fame clamps. I think he does. So it is a very, very good card. Let's not get it twisted. But I don't really think there's a need to go ahead and splash that much on the card when we've already gone through 2 games and we have done very well in those 2 games. Next up, we have got Selling Goat. Yo, JD, should I still buy diamond consumables? Which ones and what price? I think the only ones that are still a relatively cheap price that will come up are going to be the diamond coaches. We had a look at them yesterday and they were dirt cheap. They've gone up a little bit already. I mean, they were literally at like 2,000 MT. So it wouldn't surprise me if they've gone up significantly since then. They actually haven't, so they're still really damn cheap. I would definitely recommend picking some of these guys up. So they've gone up from 2k already to 3k. 3k still not a bad price. 3k still not a bad price, because before this code came out, they were up at like 10k. So I would recommend going for those at the moment. Zach Attacker bought 2 Dino Rajas for 35k. When should I sell? Got to wait a couple of weeks till they go out of packs, and then you should be good. Next up, we have got Eric. Seems like you always hurt yourself by not making substitutions while playing defense. Why not just call a timeout? And I definitely will. Next time, I'm going to play defense. Going to take a timeout rather than doing it, because, yeah, it nearly cost me in that game, and that would have been incredibly embarrassing. So, yeah, I definitely will take that on board for next video. Travis, hey JD, just subbed. Thank you very much, Travis. Should I sell my Opal Kareem, and if so, what player should I replace him with? If you want to save a little bit of MT, you can go and pick up the Dino Raja or the Taco Fall. But Kareem is the best or one of the best centers in the game. So there's no real need to go ahead and sell him. Next up, Legend Fever. Hey JD, what opals will come down in price? They'll all come down in price at some point or other this year. It just depends on how long you want to wait until you want to pick them up. Ricardo, should I make the Kareem challenges for Pink Diamond Giannis? At this point in the game, I would still say probably that Giannis is worth it. He's still a fantastic card. If you come over here and find him, here he is. It is still an insane card. 98 driving layup, 95 driving dunk, speed boosting, incredible defensive stats, great rebounding, and incredible speed. For a free card, you really can't go wrong with a Pink Diamond Giannis. Aiden, I invested in 10 Dan Marleys for 1.5K. Is that a W? Absolutely. Talking Llama, I invested in 10 superstars and bought them for 21k. Is that good? That's very good. We paid 20k for all of ours, well, under 20k for all of ours, but 21k is still not a bad price at all. They're not the superstars. These are the superstars over here. They're going to come up. Don't tell me that's got a bid on it. Okay, I was going to say, if I've made that much profit already, that would have been incredible. I think they're up at like 25k at the moment, and they will keep on rising, which is so exciting. Next up, we have got Siwa. I'm spending almost all of my MT on AK-47. Should I do that? I probably wouldn't recommend it. I would say spread the MT evenly across your squad, but if you're going to ball out on one player, Galaxy Opal AK-47 is, in my opinion, one of the best value cards in the game. Fortune says, purchase 4 Dino Rajas for a total of 98k. W, absolutely a W. And do you feel he's the best player to invest in right now, if not who? So, I've mentioned the Dan Marley and the Sharifs. Dino Raja is a tough one because he is very good, but he's not very well known. And I don't think people like running with people that they don't actually know. I mean, I've got him here in my backup center position, but yeah, I haven't seen him yet in Myteam Unlimited, so I don't know how many people are actually clued on to just how good he is. Right, next up we have got Declan. Should I buy Luka Doncic as an investment, or is it too risky? As an investment, I would say it is too risky because you just don't know who the next players are going to be in this Prime Series 3. If they are insane, they're going to drop the price of this Luka Doncic. But at the moment, he's a pretty stable price around that 300k mark, and I think he'll probably stay stable for quite some time. Romeo, when do you think Taco will go up in price? Give it a couple of weeks after he's been out of these packs because there's no one else like him. 7'5", nearly 300 pounds. He will go up to about the 250k mark in my opinion. Ashley says, JD, should I sell Porzingis, T-Mac and Kareem and sit on about 1.5 million until new cards come out? I have 400k now and a God Squad, or should I sell T-Mac and just pick up Carter? I think T-Mac is the one that you're going to want to get rid of because he is so expensive. And to be fair, Porzingis as well, because he doesn't actually lock in for anything in that Prime VIP slot. So he is going to come down in price just naturally because he isn't locking in for anything in terms of a collection. Next up, Jared, I have 500k and need a centre and a point guard. Who should I get? You can get yourself Galaxy Opal Caruso and basically Galaxy Opal Kareem. I think you can get both of those for those positions. So ball out and get 2 incredible cards. Next up, William, I just got the game and I got about 40k. I'm wanting for my team a 3-point god. Who should I get? Pink Diamond Pete Maravich, Pink Diamond Russell Westbrook. Both of those are absolute snipers in my opinion. I snag on you. Which card do you believe is better out of Porzingis and Luka, and which one is worth more? I definitely think, or worth it more. Definitely think Luka is. He's going to lock in for this Prime Series 3 player, so he's always going to have some value. But this KP right here, he's not going to hold his value in my opinion. Of course, there's basically a substitute for KP already in terms of Bol, whereas the Luka Doncic, there's not really another point guard out there that is 6'7" Galaxy Opal level that is this damn good. So he does sort of stand out a little bit at the moment on his own. FC comes in with 2 comments. I've got 10 Dan Marleys for less than 1.5k. What price do you think he's going to go up to? He'll go up to the 3,000 to 5,000 MT mark. So you're going to be making a couple of thousand MT per card, which is very nice. And then you also say, what's a good centre for 200k or less? Pink Diamond Dino Raja, Diamond Bam Adebayo, Diamond Harry Giles, Amethyst Marvin Bagley are all fantastic. And then maybe even the new Diamond Cody Zeller. I'm not sure on that one. Next up, we got Snake, who says, I need about 130 cards for the next collector level to get 100k MT. What should I do? I have around 580k plus some investments. I think I should get a lot of the Series 2 cards for cheap. Should I go for it, then cash out? Absolutely. And I think that's exactly what I did this year as well. I think I hit 2,000 cards, which was 100k MT, and then I cashed out. So yeah, definitely go ahead and do that. And you can pick up these cards for so cheap. Most of them for their discard value. And of course, that means you're not going to be losing any MT when you do go ahead and sell them back, which is a big W. Big Chungus, I've currently got Pink Diamond Westbrook to start and Bonga off the bench. Should I go for Malcolm Brogdon? I would definitely say go for it, because then you can sell that Westbrook, save up some MT, and put that MT to use everywhere else in your squad. Adrian, question now Ben and KD are gone. are gone, who would you run on Triple Threat Online? So at the moment, I have got Luka Doncic, Bol, and James Worthy, but I might pop in AK-47 just instead. So Bol has been fantastic. Luka Doncic, played a game with him yesterday and he was awesome. And then, yeah, AK-47, James Worthy, Josh Smith, any of those guys can come in as that third man. Next up, Zach Williams. Is now the best time to sell Galaxy Opal Derrick Rose? And when do you think Luka's price will go up? His price will go up a little bit after he's out of packs. As for Derrick Rose, 150k, I don't think he's going to fluctuate in price too much at all, to be fair. So if you need the MT and you need to sell him, just go ahead, cut your losses now and get rid of him. Amar, Big O or Luka? Definitely go for Luka, in my opinion, the much better card. Tobias, hey JD, I just purchased Opal Porzingis with a diamond contract and diamond shoe for 275k. I don't know if I'm going to keep him. My starting centre is Opal Kareem and my backup centre is Opal Wilt. What do you think I should do and when should I sell? I would say run Porzingis at the 4. I think he's so good there. At the 5, like I said, I don't think he's going to be great, but if you're running him at the 4 alongside either Wilt or Kareem, that is going to be a very dangerous front court. So definitely go ahead and run him there. Nico, should I do some tactical downgrades at the starting point guard, shooting guard, and small forward positions to be able to afford Luka? Next up, Michael, JD, I have a huge problem. I don't know whether to sell Galaxy Opal KD and buy AK-47. I don't know about AK's release. Tell me why you sold your Galaxy Opal KD. The reason I told him is because it saved me about 200 or so thousand MT, and AK-47 does a little bit more realistically. Rebounding is significantly better on AK, and if you just practice with him enough, it will be worth it. You will get his release down, and you'll be absolutely fine. Next up, Liquid Lefty. I've got D-Wade for 120k, W or L. It's probably a little bit of an L at this point in the game, not going to lie. He will go down in price, and he has come down in price quite a lot. Next up, Hammer. After the first game in the Diamond Cup, I know Odom is nice, but he didn't work for you. Maybe replace him with Manning in the rotation. I did actually do that for the second game. Manning was my backup power forward. But again, yeah, I don't know, should I change things? Should I change it if it's won me 2 games? I don't know. Kevin Porter Jr. was just so damn good off the bench, but maybe he was good off the bench because he was playing against my opponent's bench lineup. I'm not sure on that. Let me know what you think about that down below. Henry J, what diamond 3-point shoes should I invest in? The Adidas 3.1s, the Superstars, and the Harden Volume 3s. They're the 2 that I've done, and I got them all for under 20k, and I think that is still a very good price if you can get them for that amount. And the final comment of the day is going to be from Mike. Hey JD, did you ever think about picking up Diamond Jason Tatum, his release in money? No, I really didn't think about picking him up, not going to lie, but I mean, we'll have a look at him. He was in a Moments of the Week set, I believe. Did he have 2 diamond cards? I think he might have done. No, he didn't. So I have had this card at some point this year. So let's go ahead and compare him to Cam Reddish, exactly the same height. 7 Hall of Fame badges. He does have catch and shoot, but other than that, he's got clamps, he's got range extender, steady shooter. That's why I didn't pick up this card. Steady shooter is a massive no-no. Missing those open shots is not something that I want to be happening for any of my teams. So that's going to do it for the 3rd video of the day, guys. Let me know down below what you think about these new Spotlight Sim players. None of them really going to be making my squad. Maybe that Diamond Cody Zeller might give him a go out. Depends on his release. But other than that, not much going on. So as usual, guys, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.